I'm plump, sweet, and begging for cream. As you might have known just by looking at me, I'm an absolute unit. A man amongst men. Such a man. I am practically two men in one. I haven't always struggled with my weight, but in the last year and a half, admittedly, my health has taken a pretty big nosedive, to put it lightly. As I am older, the effects get a lot more brutal. My feet hurt, my bones ache more, my pussy quakes more. And honestly, it's demoralizing. But then I found someone I find, well, to be pretty inspiring. His name is Ethan Bernard. He initially began as a Twitch streamer and a gaming YouTuber, transitioning into what he is most known for now, which is weight loss. Before starting his weight loss journey, he weighed about 660 pounds. To put that into perspective, that's about like 50 apples. I'll be real with you, I don't know how much an apple weighs. I just know that they have the destructive power to defeat a doctor. As of today, he is now in the mid 420s regarding his weight. And no, I am not making a joke on the devil's lettuce. This man's actually curved 200 pounds. That's insane. I know he isn't the only person to make such a massive transformation, but as my health was declining, I began to see a lot more of his stuff regularly. Updates on his weight loss journey and just him living a more fruitful life. And I'll be honest, it was an incredibly nice feeling to see someone that was in that position to succeed. I also like how blatantly honest he was about how he got to that problematic state in his life.
Dude, it was weird because growing up, like my parents tried. Like I was 200 pounds by the age of 9.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but I was always tall. I was always super fat and I was always really tall.
Parents overweight?
No, not really.
No doubt.
It was crazy, man. And, dude, literally when I was 10, they got rid of their microwave. They started buying all organic foods. Like I got to 660 pounds at my heaviest, Eli, and I was never a diabetic.
Did they ever see what was part of the problem with that, or is it just...
I think it was just, I was the fat kid who ate when I was bored. I was an only child. I got to see Danny once a week at church, right? Yeah. Like I didn't have kids to play with every day. I would sit at home on my Nintendo system and play games and eat, But I like looking back on it, especially avoiding diabetes, which is crazy for how fat I was. I think it was definitely a quantity issue, not the quality. Like I still ate like shit, don't get me wrong. Once I was a teenager and I started getting money, I would go to Wendy's and Pizza Hut and stuff like that. But when I was at home, which I was at home a lot, it was always healthy food. I was just eating too much of it.
He didn't assign blame. He didn't create any sort of an excuse. He just said it was simply a byproduct of him eating when he was bored, being generally sedentary and negligent. It wasn't, say for an example, him claiming that he was self-harming or committing to a practice of self-harming due to mental health or whatever. While self-harming practices are real, they are absolutely real, you really don't hear a lot of people just giving simple reasoning behind said negligence anymore. A lot of people definitely over-dramatize their upbringing to make themselves out to be more victims, so they don't have to accept responsibility. Again, not saying this is everybody. So following his example, I decided I too wanted to begin my own weight loss journey. Now, I'm not going to go to the same degrees as he is and kind of making it my brand or anything like that. But I may post like monthly updates around it and maybe weekly shorts in which I cover how much I lost that week, and we'll see where it goes. I was initially going to make a video today about Lies of P, a challenge run I'm doing on stream, where I just stay level 1 the entire time. I don't upgrade anything, and I don't get any help. Like, I don't use any summons. And you can see all of this at twitch.tv/MimicCham. But honestly, how I performed doing that is a lot more embarrassing than me talking about my weight. Ah! Damn it! Whoa! I didn't think he was gonna bring it back down. Okay. I so far am really enjoying doing these regular videos. This is almost kind of like a video diary at this point, where I just talk about my various interests, what tickles me and what upsets me. And I want to thank the recent new subscribers to the channel. Actually, I didn't expect to that even get 10 views, if I'm to be completely honest, let alone nearly 1,000. So, yeah, thanks for listening.